So, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining today's webinar. Today's topic is all about Instagram and how well you can use Instagram to bring in more core sales. Before we dive deep into the topic, let me introduce myself. I'm Livia and I handle all the digital marketing activities for Learnyst. Let's get started. So starting off with the basic question, what is Instagram? So Instagram is nothing but a platform which allows you as a person or as a brand owner to post pictures or videos to promote your product or create engaging content. So why Instagram? So you might ask me a question, if there are like lots of social media channels, why do we have to be very specific about promoting or creating a business profile? Mainly on Instagram. Why is Instagram always on the pedestal? So if you see it as a course creator or as a brand owner to promote your business or market your courses to right set of audience is very, very important. In that case, if you see Instagram has large active users and they all belong to the age group of 18 to 30, which is max to max 30. We have a lot of active users. That, of course, there are a lot of users who belong to age group beyond 30, but our target audience is more active. They are more active on Instagram. So in that case, if you focus rightly on your target audience and push more relative content or build a good brand profile on Instagram, then it would definitely bring in more sales. So also there are 2.35 billion monthly active Instagram users. Also, they say that 90% of Instagram users follow one Instagram business page. Why Instagram? I would like to give you a fair example here. So long back or even now, when we want to take our family out for a restaurant or something, and if you're totally new, if you are totally unaware of how the restaurant is up to, or something you want to check about how the ratings are, how the ambience is, we'll obviously check for the Google ratings, right? Similarly, these days people check for the brand's presence or the tech restaurant itself, their presence on Instagram, how many followers they have, is there any live activity that's going on in the restaurant, or is there any testimonial, how are the ambience looking like? Those kind of stuffs people also look for these days. So building a good brand profile is very, very important on Instagram. Also, here are the few other Instagram stats that you should know. There are like 25 million plus business profiles worldwide, and 2 million plus advertisers worldwide use Instagram to share their stories and drive business results. So you can use Instagram in two ways. One is for like organically, you can push in lots of content. Also, you can use paid ads, like you can run ads on Instagram to drive in more sales or bring in more followers to reach a lot of accounts with a good target audience. In that way also you can use Instagram. 60% of people say they discover new products on Instagram, and 200 million plus Instagrammers visit at least one business profile a day. So this is all about collaborating with influencers, which I'll be talking in depth going forward. And 80% increase in the time spent watching the videos, which is reels. We all become unstoppable when it comes to watching or scrolling through reels, right? Also, 1/3 of the most viewed stories are from businesses. So obviously this comes from the Instagram collaboration or something like that. Also, one of the main features of Instagram, I would say, it is story. Here, I would like to walk you through a few of our customers' profiles on Instagram, which I like personally. So first one is Ed Sarathi. So here, if you see, they have good amount of followers, like 9,424, and they've posted continuously. And if you see the content here below, the kind of content that they post is a collaborative content, as in is a good mix of something that's motivating, something about their course, and wishing their student something, that it's not only about what they are actually up to. It's not very educative content alone that goes on their feed or their grid, but it's a good mix of educational, informational, motivational content here. And the other live example I would show you is like sleepy classes. So they are also our customers. So they have got a good base of like followers, 22K followers, and they have been posting regularly. So here, if you see again, live content plays a very big role when it comes to pushing your organic content. Algorithm is set like that. So here, if you see, they have involved something about chat GPT, and they have their toppers pictures and their committee member pictures. Also something about test series they're going to launch, or some live classes. Yeah. And the other edtech profile that I really like on social media is, they are not our customers, but I personally love this brand and the way they position themselves. So it's called as My Captain. I hope you should be aware of My Captain. They are more into selling digital marketing and content writing and UI designing courses. So here, if you see the entire profile, no, it's very well put. As in, like, they have their brand colors everywhere. I think their primary brand color is orange, white, and black. So the entire profile is very appealing. It's very trustworthy. So as a while building your brand, keep one thing in your mind, like whenever people see your content or come to visit your profile on Instagram, it should gain their trust. As a brand owner, I think it's very, very important to gain your audience trust. So that way, creating something very of good quality, it gains more attention and attraction, because appealing content, even though if you create an engaging content, if the quality is not good, somehow or the other, the impression won't be great, is what I feel. So moving on to the next slide. Next thing I would like to talk about is content strategy. So this is something very, very important when you create a content or you plan your content for the next 1 month. So so let's say you're planning a content calendar for the month of June. I would definitely suggest you to have your content and the plan ready by the mid of May, because having things handy and know what to push when you want to push is really important as a brand owner or someone who handles the profile. So here are the few strategies that I follow personally. So here, if you see, let's consider that you have a content, you're going to create a content for 100%, and the 90 I would suggest that then keep 90% of your content of what your brand is up to, what you as a brand want to showcase to your audience. And the other next 10%, it should definitely be a good mix of special days, memes, engaging, and motivational content. So why I suggest to you to keep 10% as a good mix is that if you keep pushing something what your brand is up to, your audience will be getting bored. As in, like, the content will be very monotonous, and when you keep pushing or creating content that's very, very niche to your business, audience will definitely get bored, because at the end of the day, Instagram is a fun platform, and you will not gain people's interaction, I would say, because when it's a fun platform, I would suggest you to keep the content or whatever you create, keep it very engaging and keep it very interesting, so that your brand, your audience will not get bored, uh, or they might even end up unfollowing you if they feel it's bored. Even though you create great content, if you keep pushing something that's very monotonous or something that's very preachy, uh, whatever followers you gain, at the end of the day, they'll get bored and they'll not follow you anymore. Then special days, as in, I mean, special days, it could be about if you consider May month, so May month we had Mother's Day, so that is a special day. Whichever day that is very relevant to your business, you can consider that. Memes is my favorite because humor will never go out of style. Memes, as in you can create memes that is very relevant to your domain. As in, like, you can create copies that your audience can relate to. I'll be diving deep further with the meme sector, and going to the engaging content. You can ask your audience to tag their friends or give some quiz or crossword puzzle kind, and ask them to comment their answers below in the comment section, and keep them engaged, or create some a screenshot and win kind of contest, and that kind of videos also you can push on your brand profile. And the other one is motivation. So be it anybody, we need motivation, right? So you can push one or two motivational content, should be definitely useful for your audience. So breaking the post types here. So there are like two types of posts that you can post on Instagram. When it comes to a picture, static post and a carousel post. So static post here, I mean like a single image where there is a text on it. So this text, we call it as copy. Whatever that goes on the creative, we call it as a copy. See, the entire thing, we call it a creative. Whatever text that goes on the creative, we call it a copy. And this is called as a static image. So what is carousel post? Carousel post is nothing but 2 or 3 static images put together is called as a carousel post. So if you think that you can't fit in one type of one topic in a single post, it would be so cluttered. If you feel like that, then you can definitely go ahead and create a similar series of posts, and you can post it on your feed, which will be easy for your audience to understand also. So here I would like to iterate one point. So initially, how the algorithm of Instagram worked was like, it was pushing a lot of reels, but now specifically for edtech, it's equally pushing the both static and carousel post equal to that of reels. So I would suggest that it's very important for you as a edtech creator to create to have a good balance of both static post and the carousel post, because we don't know when the algorithm is going to change. And I think to have a good hold of what you are posting, and to have a good hold of creating organic content, and to bring in more followers organically, I would definitely say keep a good balance of both static, carousel, and video posts. So here I would like to walk through the content calendar that I create for Learnyst. I would like to walk you guys through a live example here. So if you see here, so when you are planning to create a content calendar for your profile or for your brand, so it need not be very fancy, or you will have to maintain a standard template that's available online. You can definitely log into your Google Docs and start creating content. So here I have planned my content. Like I said earlier, it is a mix of educational posts, some special day post, motivation, and something that's funny, which is memes and all that. So I'll walk you through. So first one was a special day, which is Mother's Day. So I've created a copy and a caption for the same. And next to post, I've planned for it to be a educational post, which is like a product related post for learners. And the other one is meme. So while creating meme, it's not required that you will have to sit and think of something new and then go ahead and create something that's very funny and resonating with the audience. It's not like that. You can definitely take a everlasting or evergreen memes that people will always relate to, and write a copy, something that's relevant to your brand and your audience can relate to. And the other one is quiz to keep the audience engaged. I have created one quiz here, and I've also included a reel, and the other one is also a special day. So in this way, you can create your content. So please make sure that whenever you are creating a content, it should be very engaging and very interactive. Or basically, your audience should not be bored of what you create. Moving on to the next slide. So it's Reels. So we all know that Reels is been trending, or it's like uh, everybody is watching Reels um, uh, these days, right? So if you see that Reels were also getting pushed organically a lot recently, but now, as I said earlier, it's both static or carousel image, and both reels and the other images are also getting pushed equally. So reels also you can focus. Reels you can plan it for like 30 days. Here is a challenge between like, as in like 30 days you can create a reels. It need not be very preachy. You can definitely create something that goes beyond while you create your own content. The BTS session, like behind the scenes of recording a course, or creating a course, or planning for a course, or a testimonial, or a live session that you are conducting in your online classes. You can record that and definitely upload it as a reel. So the real content strategy, again, it should be a mix of educational, entertaining, and promotional ones. The duration of the reels could be from 15 to 30 seconds. Yet again, here 15 to 30 seconds is like a best practice, as in like people will I mean, these kinds of reels will get pushed organically a lot, not only organically, but it's said that it's good to have something between 15 to 30 seconds. Also, you can upload something until 1 minute, but make sure that it's very short and crisp. So you can definitely use trending audio that's available on Instagram to get more reach, because Instagram, how it works like that. Uh, Whenever you add a video, like add a video, you get to add audio also. So in that case, you can use something that's very trending. And you can also post images. You can add 2 or 3 static images as a reel and then post. In that way, you will increase the view duration of your reel. So that will also help to reach a lot of organic accounts. So the other one is like how all you can use Instagram to edit your reels. So here I would like to share a video reference.
InShot is now available on Instagram. I'm just kidding. InShot like editing is now possible on Instagram. Let me show you. Don't forget to save this reel.
First, upload the reel you want to edit, add the audio and trim it according to your preference. Next, add text to your reel and adjust the placement of the text. Add stickers of your choice and move around to place them anywhere. Adjust the duration of the sticker as well. We will now add another clip. Give a transition effect to it. You can also reorder the clip as I am doing. All of these in Instagram now. This was not available earlier.
So go ahead and edit your reels, and don't forget to join my Reels Mastery course. Click on the link in the bio and grab this course for $699. InShot.
So here, if you see in this reel, you might get, I mean, you must have got an idea like how to edit reels. You need not use any third-party tool to edit your reels and all. You can definitely go with the inbuilt Instagram feature and the edit options to create your own reel, which is very easy. Also, you can use, here are the ways that you can find trending audios that's available on Instagram. So then and there the trending audio thing will be changing. So here's a video which iterates more on how to find the trending audio.
In order to truly explode your reach on these quote reels, you want to make sure you're adding trending audio on top. So how do you find trending audio? It's really simple. You go into your Instagram Reels Explore feed, then anytime you see an audio that has this arrow pointing upwards, it's basically Instagram telling you that this audio is up and coming and is trending. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on that audio and make sure that you hit save audio. This ensures that it's saved in your library. And then whenever you're editing your reels, what you want to do is hit the music button, then hit the save button up top, and it's going to show all of the different audios that you have saved in the past. This is going to streamline your workflow and ensure that you're being strategic with the audio that you're selecting. In order to truly explode your...
So in these ways, you can find the trending audio and definitely add it to your video and create a good reel, which will gain organic followers and reach a lot of accounts organically. So meme marketing. So as I said, humor will never go out of style, and this is definitely my favorite thing. So here, if you see, meme marketing is nothing but taking some relevant template that's already existing on the internet and add some copy. As I said, copy is nothing but text that goes on the creator. So you can add a text that's very, very resonating to your audience. So you will have to make sure that you should connect with the audience. You will have to connect your sense of humor with your audience. So you can't put something that's totally irrelevant, so people will not find it interesting. So here, if you have seen, if you see here, educators, when they came to know about Learnyst free plan, so we launched our Learnyst free plan. So obviously people are rushing, right? So that way I was able to relate to the educators, and when course creator realize their contents are 100% secure, finally in a piece. Here I wanted to iterate more on our brand USP, which is content security. So our brand USP is content security. I wanted to relate it to our audience in a humorous way. So I have included this. If you see both the templates, these two are like very old and very famous templates. So I've selected that and I've added a copy that's very relevant, which was easy. And momentary marketing. So if you see here, momentary marketing is nothing but something that's very trending at the moment. So if you see, there are lots of brands, like for example, Zomato, Blinkit, they come up with lots of momentary marketing. Those guys are always on their toes when it comes to momentary marketing. So I suggest you guys to follow those brands to keep yourself updated on what's trending, because creating something that's really, really trending, because momentary marketing, almost all the brands will follow. So keep yourself updated with what's going around social media, so that you will not miss out an opportunity in that. Create content that's very relatable, but it's also trending at the moment. So here I would like to share another reel example also. Here, if you see, that reel was totally relatable to that person, because he is a digital marketer. He teaches a lot of digital marketing courses, reel mastery courses and all, and he has added a copy that is totally relevant to what he faces in his life every day. So similarly, you can do something for your brand as well. And influencer marketing. So when you start a brand, or when a brand is totally new, it's a baby brand, you'll have to nurture it, you'll have to grow it, you'll have to bring in lots of followers organically, or if you don't want to opt for ads, I would definitely tell or suggest you guys to go ahead with influencer marketing. So influencer marketing is nothing but you're collaborating someone from your own niche who talks more about your content, as in like both of you should be in an alignment. There are a lot of influencers available on Instagram, right? So in that way, you'll have to make sure that your influencer or the person that you're collaborating should speak your language. As in, for example, if you see here, Suchita is someone who will promote educators to teach online. So she was totally in a good alignment with Learnyst. So we collaborated with her so that her audience will also know what our product is up to, and also will gain more reach organically. So in that way, as a baby brand, if you want to bring in more followers, reach more accounts, bring in more brand awareness, I would definitely suggest you all to collaborate with influencers, but make sure that the person that you are collaborating is from your niche. Should be an online educator, for example. If you're an educator who's trying to promote your courses online, or talk more about bring in more brand awareness, or talk more about your online academy, then definitely you can collaborate with somebody who's more into online teaching, or promotes online teaching, as in like who will be like a person that students will look up to, like a motivational speaker kind. You can not exactly motivational speaker kind, but someone who in whom students will look up to, kind of those collaborations you can do. But please make sure that that influencer is from your niche, and not from a different niche like a fashion influencer, because that will totally be irrelevant to your brand, and it will not bring in more successful signups or course sales to your brand. So next one is like story ideas that you can use every day to bring in more engagement on your profile. It's not required that you should post your content every day, but keep your audience engaged using the story option that's available here. If you see, I've used polling, like what is 2 plus 2. I've just given an example here. Like for your audience will get to choose the answer, and engaging story ideas, like it's a quiz here. You can add more options if required. So I've added 2 options here. Here, what is again 2 plus 2 is 4. Like if it's a right answer, they'll get a green color box there, and definitely you can add some live, like you can go live uh, with your students, as in like if there's a good testimonial, you can add that. Then if behind the scenes of course creation, or content strategy, or what all you bring in. Or you can definitely use the countdown option when you are launching a new course online. So it will be like 5 days to go, 2 days to go, kind of a thing. So in that way, your audience will also be engaged. They'll also know what you are up to as a business person, and what courses are you going to put as an educator, like that. So here I would like to share few resources that would be so inspiring, or that will help you grow your Instagram profile organically. First one is Dominic. He talks about Instagram marketing only. So you can
What if I
definitely
told you that there's literally
you can definitely follow him for more updates on Instagram algorithm, how all you can reach good followers, or increase your views for your reels, all those stuff. And other one is the Saurav Jain, like I showed you one reel, right? So he's Saurav Jain, and he's also a digital marketer, and he speaks a lot about what all tools, the trending audio and all those. So you can definitely go ahead and follow him as well on Instagram, and he's available on YouTube as well. And the other profile I would like to walk you through is Preview app. So here, if you see, I'll just walk you through the profile entirely. So here, if you see, the entire profile is so appealing. Like it's so neat. Even there are carousel inserted, and there is one static image, there is one reel. If you see, this is one grid, and the second grid is also of same kind only. They so visually also it's very appealing. Also, these guys, they talk entirely about Instagram and what all you can use, how all you can download template that's readily available on Instagram to create reels, all those stuff. See, even here they have included something that's very funny and resonating to their audience. Location hashtags, how to turn off suggested posts. So there'll be a lot of tips if you follow these guys. You can, it's not required that you should definitely run an ad to, to bring in more followers. So in the beginning stage, I would definitely suggest you to start creating content that's very engaging. Instagram itself will push the content. When you take Facebook works in a way where it pushes a lot of paid ads, but Instagram equally pushes. If your content is good, it will push both organic and the paid ads equally. So I would suggest you all to create a content that's very engaging. So imagine you taking a class live on Instagram or in your online academy itself. So to keep your audience engaged, I think you'll include some humor, right? Definitely you can go ahead and create content like that. It's not necessary that you should make something very preachy so that your audience will think that you're so serious about what you're doing and all that. Keep it fun, keep it engaging, so that you'll gain a lot of engagement in interactions, and eventually you'll gain more followers. Also, the brand awareness will also increase. Later, you can also collaborate with lots of influencers from your niche itself to bring in more brand reach. So, yeah, that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this session. If you have any questions, do let me know in the Q&A. I would like to take it up. I hope the entire webinar was useful to you all or has added some value in building your online academy organically. So another update is like we come up with lots of marketing webinars that will especially for the online educators, that will drive more sales to your academy. So our objective, our end goal is to bring in more course sales. So we are conducting a lot of marketing webinars on Wednesday to help you all educators to to drive more sales and bring in more brand awareness, or to help you all with marketing and the strategies. So if you just follow us more on social media, or sign up to our platform, or you can even register to our marketing webinars every week to stay updated. You'll get lots of updates regarding the webinars. So let's end the session. Thank you for joining today. See you all next time. Bye.